Plumbing our house has been an overwhelming and time-consuming project.
But if there's one thing I've learned from plumbing, it all takes 5 million years longer than you think it's going to.
But our spirits are lifting as we start to see the end of this portion of plumbing coming to an end.
It's not true. He's just trying to con me into doing the rest of the plumbing.
We work to finish up our drain and vent system and then turn our attention to other projects needed to pass our combo inspection.
Wiring them up should be pretty simple.
Follow along as we continue working towards our next big goal.
So fingers crossed that the inspector is like, yep, you did it right.
And if you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a moment of the build.
Well, we're throwing in the towel on plumbing. Not really, but we don't have all the parts we need, and we are trying to be very methodical about all the driving we have to take on and tacking it on to other errands we have to run when we're going to a town that's farther away to get supplies, because gas prices are very high right now. So we won't be getting the parts that we need for another 4 days, it seems like. But in the meantime, we have plenty of things to do on our race to combo list. So we're gonna bust out some of those today. I think we're gonna do some blocking that we need to do. We have some nails we need to put in our shear wall. And we also have some screws that we wanna put into our staircase just for some extra peace of mind. So we're gonna get to work on all that stuff and we'll take you along for the ride. Is it there?
Yeah.
Okay. You want me to like help carry it? Since it's a heavy boy. Would you rather I work on the other side that you're not on with the shear wall stuff right now, or?
I don't know that matters.
Okay. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh wait, that's 1.5 inches? I did not measure that right. See that? That's the kind of expert I am. I know.
You know what 1.5 inches looks like?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm like the Raging Cajun. He never measured his food. And then one day he did a whole recipe. No measuring, and then he'd put things in the measuring cup just to prove. He's like, I know some of you get mad at me. I wonder if any of our viewers know the guy I'm talking about. PBS.
All right, Sarah and I took a little break from plumbing because we had a laundry list of things that we kind of needed to get squared up and finished so we can cross some things off our list. And we were doing this plumbing in the downstairs bathroom, and the vent that I had right here I had positioned upside down. So unfortunately I had this vent right here sloped this way, which is incorrect for the way I had that T positioned. So I need to provide a little bit of wiggle room for this vent so I can raise it up and then position the sanitary T here upside down so the draft goes upward. So I need to cut a little bit out of these studs and then put it back together and we should be all set. All right, we got a little piece of the plumbing fixed and I cut the right piece. Sarah's up above in the bathroom and we're gonna get this piece put back in so this part of the bathroom plumbing is complete. Okay, so I think it's that guy. Okay, I got the T, or the 45.
All right, am I coming down to you?
Just a second. Let me get this 45 on. Okay.
All right, here we go. Okay, this is looking more promising already. Oh, I think it'll work now. Yep, it works now. All right, we are back to plumbing today. We are working on completing the drain and vent system that comes from our downstairs bathroom and up to our master bathroom. So we're gonna keep on working on that. Take you guys along for the ride. Feel like you're on a reality show. At least this is your wife following you around and not like a strange cameraman.
That's true.
What are we doing today?
Still plumbing.
I think today we might finish the drain vent system.
We might.
We might. We don't have that much left to do. But if there's one thing I've learned from plumbing, it all takes 5 million years longer than you think it's going to.
Yeah.
And just so everybody's totally clear, everything we've done up to this point, nothing is glued, nothing is permanent. Like this is all
Everything's just dry fit.
Everything's the dry fit process. So we're gonna get to work and see if we can complete the dry fit process today. So then we can come back possibly next week and start gluing. But there's talk of putting off gluing for a little while because it seems a little overwhelming. So we'll keep you guys posted on what we do.
All right, we're going. trap weir is here. The vent is up here. So I think we're okay.
Okay. Want to explain what we're doing at all?
Well, I'm not exactly sure if I know, but to prevent siphon, your trap weir, which is like the point where the liquid flows out of the trap, has to be lower than your vent opening, which would be the top of this right here.
Okay. You're like a talking beard. So we need to get see if the 1.5 inch piece, if we need to cut that down before we connect those, because it's going to be a lot harder to break everything apart, right?
You want to run up there?
Yep. Okay. Do you think you've got it where it needs to be?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we are right up against the shear wall.
Okay.
Like if it's not right in the center, then we're gonna run into problems with space.
Yeah.
So I think we probably want to shorten it down.
So like 1/2 inch.
Yeah. Got it, dude. Go up there now, huh? All right, I'll go check. Ooh, I think it's a lot better. All right, we are back up in our upstairs bathroom and we think we have everything done correctly down below for the drains for this bathroom. And now all we need to do is run the vent system that will end up going up and out through our roof. We already have that hole in our roof. Our roofers actually put that in when we put in the roof. So we're set there. And we just need to get ourselves all set up so it's going in the right direction. Also, we did quite a bit of research to make sure we were spot on with that area we were looking at below, making sure that we weren't creating a siphon, but actually making it so the P-trap will always have that little bit of water in it that it needs. It looks like we're all good. So fingers crossed that the inspector is like, yep, you did it right.
Good morning, guys. Today we are continuing our work on plumbing, but we're also going to start in on wiring up the kids' bedrooms with their heaters for their bedrooms. And you guys are probably asking, like, why do we need heaters for the bedrooms? You have the wood stove. We're going to have the mini splits that are up heating the main room and our bedroom up in the loft. And we have to have a heating source for every room in the house. So even though we don't plan on using these heaters a whole lot, we need to have them installed to be able to pass code. And it'll just be nice to know that there's a supplemental heating source in case we need it for cold winters. So I already have the breaker. I'm going to get that installed in the panel. And then we're going to figure out the layout where we're going to have each of those heaters in each of the bedrooms, and then wiring them up should be pretty simple. So I'm debating whether we're going to go above or below. I think we're going to run the wiring below the house. It'll be a shorter run. and see if we can just get those knocked out and installed real quick. So Sarah ran to the store to pick up a few remaining plumbing supplies that we needed, and hopefully she'll be back in the next few minutes and we'll get plumbing wrapped up and get these heaters installed.
All right, I'm back from the store for getting the last parts that we think we need for our drain and vent system for our plumbing. Ryan is down below working on the wall heaters that we have to put into the 2 downstairs bedrooms. So I'm gonna come up here and put these all into place and hopefully get this vent system as done as we're going to get it before it's time to glue and then fill with water and go for our combo inspection. So here we go. Ryan is down below telling me I'm a better plumber than him. It's not true. He's just trying to con me into doing the rest of the plumbing. I have this last drain piece is in. It's actually a vent piece. So that is in. It's going to come up from our sink and go up to this vent. And then you may be looking here and being like, well, this isn't actually done. It's because this is the piece that's actually going to go up and through our roof. And we're not going to put that in place until we are totally ready. We know that our whole drain and vent system is the way we want it. Then we'll pop it into place right before our combo inspection, and we have to fill this whole system up with water and make sure there's no leaks. So we have talked about a few options of videotaping our whole system, sending it off to a plumber so they can look at it and say, yeah, that looks good before we glue it. And we also, the option that we're really hoping we're able to do is find a local plumber to come in, look at our system and say, this looks good, go ahead and glue it, or you guys are going to get called out on this. So this is where we're going to leave our drain and vent system for now until we can do that final piece. Then we'll be gluing it and getting it all 100% ready for that combo inspection. But for now, we're gonna go finish up those heaters that Ryan's putting in, and then I think the work site may get a little cleanup today, and that might be all we get done for today. Are you done?
No.
You're not even done with one of them. Jeez Louise. All right, see if there's the other one.
As we wrapped up this portion of plumbing, we realized that other areas of our life were needing some extra attention. The holidays were on their way, and we were planning to do a major project in our other business. So after we completed this day on the build, we decided to take a break from our house build. The break will be seamless to you, and we'll be back next week with our next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button. It's the best way to support our build.